Tonight on the February 9th edition of Newswatch 18, if you're still looking for the perfect Valentine's Day gift, the ISU Geology Club has a suggestion.
And learn about a finalist for the Mechanical Engineering Department chair.
And find out about ISU's latest theater production. All this and more tonight on Newswatch 18. Good evening and welcome to the February 8th edition of Newswatch 18. I'm Kyle Steingraber.
And I'm Tommy Clark.
One of the finalists for the Mechanical Engineering Department chair is speaking on campus tomorrow. James Klossner, professor of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering at the University of Florida, will be providing his insight into his research and sharing his goals for the future of engineering education. The discussion will take place on February 9th from 10 to 10:50 in 2004 Black Engineering. Afterward, Klossner plans to spend some time getting to know the Iowa State community.
Would you like to be recognized for your community service effort? Well, ISU is offering 3 chances to showcase your effort: the Target Community Service Scholarship, the ISU Community Service Scholarship, and the Youth Volunteer Awards. The Target Community Service Scholarship will be awarded to 3 undergraduates who have served the community. The ISU Community Service Scholarship is for juniors and seniors by fall of the award year that have performed service in Ames or Story County while attending ISU. And finally, the Youth Volunteer Awards students for their community service effort. Recipients must be nominated to get the award. Additional questions and guidelines can be sent to Jennifer Nissen at garrett1@iastate.edu.
Nobel laureate Dan Sheppman is coming back to ISU on February 14th. Sheppman was awarded the Nobel Prize for his discovery of quasicrystals. He currently studies magnesium alloys and instructs students in the operation of electron microscopes. The 2011 Nobel Prize winner will be hosting several news conferences and interviews on campus. A student reception is scheduled for noon in the Oak Room of the Memorial Union.
The ISU theater production, Chekhov Short Stories, will be performed tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. in the Memorial Union Maintenance Shop. Chekhov is considered one of the greatest short story writers in the world. The production will be on several of his stories taking place in the 19th century. ISU Theater provides a broad undergraduate education in performing arts. The program prepares students for graduate school and professional theater training programs. Tickets for the Chekhov Short Stories production are available through the Maintenance Shop, ticket office, or midwesttix.com/admission is $8 for students.
The 8th Annual Symposium on Wildness, Wilderness, and the Creative Imagination is just around the corner. The symposium will feature award-winning writers from the Iowa State community and from around the U.S. The theme for this year's event is Outliers. The conference runs from February 26th to 27th in the Memorial Union. Admission is free and everyone is encouraged to attend. For a full list of speakers, please visit the symposium's website.
Rocks may not seem like the perfect gift for your Valentine, but the ISU Geology Club disagrees. The club is hosting a Valentine's jewelry and rock sale. They will be selling top-notch jewelry at bargain prices. The inventory includes many different types of gemstones and styles, as well as one-of-a-kind ISU pendants. The club will be offering an assortment of minerals, fossils, and rocks as well. The sale will be located by the front lobby of the Science One building on Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Ryman Gardens holds a series of lectures called Brown Bag Lectures, where you can bring your lunch to the gardens and enjoy an educational program. Knitting for the Wild will be held tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. These lectures are held each month and focus on a new topic presented by local and regional professionals and lecturers. The lecture is free for ISU students. So, Krista, what's going on in sports this week?
Well, we have a lot of highlights to show you guys after the break, so stay tuned. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back to Newswatch 18 Sports. I'm Krista York. The Iowa State Cyclones men's basketball team lost to Oklahoma State last night, 69-67. It was a very close game in the second half. The Cyclones and Cowboys had 4 ties and 7 lead changes. The leading scorer for the Cyclones, Chris Allen, had the final shot, but Cowboys' LeBrian Nash blocked it to end the game. Royce White had his 7th double-double of the season. Scott Christopherson has made a 3-pointer in 19 of 24 games this season. Be sure to watch the Cyclones battle Texas A&M this Saturday at 3 p.m. The Lady Cyclone basketball team takes on Missouri tonight at the Mizzou Arena. As for last Saturday's game against the Texas Longhorns, Chelsea Poppins earned the Phillips 66 Big 12 Women's Basketball Player of the Week for the second time this season. The junior was at an all-time high Saturday, having one of the best games of her Iowa State career. Poppins scored 27 points, 20 of them coming in the second half. The team's overall record is 13-8 and 4-6 in the Big 12, but they have won 2 in a row. Tip-off for tonight's game was at 7 o'clock. Tune into Newswatch on Thursday for highlights from the game. Iowa State women's gymnastics team has an overall record of 2-3, and they are 0-1 in the Big 12. Iowa State lost to Denver last Saturday by 1 point, with a final score of 194-195. The loss against Denver didn't stop Celine Paulus from celebrating, scoring her record high on the vault. Senior gymnast Paulus tied for the 4th highest tally on the apparatus scale in Cyclone history with a score of 9.950. She had an overall career high of 39.250. Iowa State gymnasts take on Oklahoma this Friday at 7 p.m. And in national news, Memphis has been invited to the Big East to join the conference in all sports in 2013. The invitation was extended to Memphis after the conference board unanimously voted. The athletic director from Memphis, R.C. Johnson, stated that the official call time to accept the invitation from the Big East will take place at 1 p.m. That's all I have for sports. Let's throw it over to Nathan with the weather.
Thanks, Krista. Well, we have some Arctic air on the way. See how cold it's going to get after the break. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back to Newswatch. We saw a decent day today, right about average for this time of year. But it's 24 degrees out there right now, mostly clear. Then that west wind is going to die down to pretty much calm conditions, and it's going to let our temperature get down pretty low tonight. So right now, 24 degrees. It's actually warmer here than it is in southern Iowa because they actually got a lot of snow past weekend. That's really acting as an insulator during the day and not letting heat get absorbed in the ground. So it's actually cooler down there than it is in northern Iowa, which doesn't happen very often. So right now, current temperatures are 20s in north and central Iowa, and then teens as you head down 35 to Des Moines and southern Iowa. And tonight it's going to be mostly clear. It's going to be chilly out there, and the west wind is going to, again, die down and get to our temperature of 14 degrees. And it's going to be kind of that trend getting cooler as we head into the next couple of days. 8 a.m. waking up, 14 degrees. It's going to be cold, but sunny skies as you wake up. And then 3 p.m., 31. And that's right around average for this time of year. Sunny skies. We're under high pressure right now, so we're not going to see really any systems come until maybe next week, when we do see another chance for snow. Tomorrow, we're going to hit around that freezing mark, mostly sunny. It's going to turn breezy out there from southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So those south winds will help get that temperature up a little bit. It'll help it anyway. It's not too warm out there, and it's going to get pretty cold as we head into our 5-day. Friday, our winds are going to, cold front's going to move in, and that is going to shift our winds out of the northwest. It's going to be downright cold on Friday with gusts up to about 30 miles per hour. It's going to be 16 degrees, and then those winds are going to die down and let those temperatures almost hit sub-zero as you wake up Saturday morning. Hopefully you don't have to go anywhere Saturday morning, so you can just stay in bed for that cold night. Saturday, 18 degrees, 25 on Sunday, and then we kind of go into Monday, and we have a storm system we're gonna watch for you on Monday where we could see some significant snow, not really sure how much, but the models are coming together, and we could see definitely a few inches out of this, but again, we're gonna watch that as we head into this weekend. So back to you, Kyle, at the desk.
Thanks, Nathan. A Missouri teen received a life sentence today in a horrific murder case. The 15-year-old girl was found guilty of second-degree murder in the strangling of a 9-year-old girl. Alyssa Bustamante claimed that she killed her younger sister's best friend simply for the thrill of it. Elizabeth Olten's mutilated body was found in October 2009. Bustamante's life sentence can equate to a maximum of 30 years. She will serve 2 sentences consecutively for a maximum of 60 years in prison. And that's all we have for tonight's edition of Newswatch 18.
Join us tomorrow night at 8 for more news, weather, and sports.